What Gino said?
What do you say to them?
Yeah, they wrote me off. I ain't right back, though. That's the problem. I ain't right back. Let's go.
Exactly. Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. I won't lie. After watching the performance in the last game against DR Congo, I did not have much faith. And not because of doubting the GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo, but it was because I doubted that, one, Roberto Martinez would actually make change, as well as the Portuguese players banding together to actually play good football instead of just trying to be individuals that did whatever they want and played however they wanted to. From the start of the game, you could see the urgency and intent of what they wanted to do was like fivefold, tenfold. Like they just played with so much urgency from the beginning of the game, and they didn't let up after scoring. That's the big difference between this game and last game. At the end of the day, you see the result. Once you get the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo in the spaces where he can make an impact, he does what he has been the best at doing since he started playing at the highest level. Cristiano Ronaldo is the best finisher in the world. He is the best finisher in the history of football. There is no debate about that. There's no conversation. Cristiano Ronaldo is the best goal scorer of all time. Point blank, period. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. He is the best goal scorer of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo is my GOAT for that reason. You give him an opportunity, he's going to put it in the back of the net. He walks away with 2 goals. He could have had 4. One got cleared off the line. Another one, he basically just kind of fluffed his lines on it. Regardless of that, y'all were calling him washed. Y'all were doing all this. 41, he should pack it up, retire, blah, 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 blah. All that shit out the window. And you know why? It's because the people around him were actually working to play good football. They were making crosses. They were making runs. They were actually respecting the runs that he was making. Bruno had a poor game in the first game, but not really like all his fault. He was playing the ball back a lot, but there was a difference. Bruno Fernandes is the best transition threat that there is because of his IQ, because of his ability to make a pass on the break. That is where Bruno strives. That's where Bruno is playing his best football. Christie's second goal. They win the ball back in the midfield. Cristiano Ronaldo, which he's still amazing at, is making runs off of his defender, right? So they're both playing in the middle. Bruno sees him. Cristiano Ronaldo curves his run. He's in the middle of both center backs. He curves around one of the center backs and makes a run in behind. And you know what Bruno Fernandes does? Passes him the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo gets onto the ball. 3-0 Portugal. You just have to get him the ball. That's it. You get him the ball, he's going to score. That's simple. That it's a simple equation to winning a game. You get him in the ball position where he can affect the game, where he could score goals, where he could do what he's known to be the best at since he's been playing football, and he's going to continue to do it until his legs are no longer there. He's going to continue to do this until he doesn't have legs anymore. That's what Cristiano Ronaldo is. He's going to continue to do this until he doesn't have legs. That's it. We're going to go look at the lineup, because that's where it kind of all starts for me. Roberto Martinez, he makes 3 changes. Ruben Diaz wasn't fit. He now comes back into the game, right? He comes back into the game. João Felix, he comes in for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo drops to the bench. Pedro Neto comes off on the right-hand side instead of being on the left. João Felix starts on the left. Christie up top. Out of the core of the midfield right here, these 5 players, these 2 and Bruno, this is how you're going to dictate the game. These 2 have to learn to get him the ball. Quick, fast. You need to get him the ball. Even today, I feel like he wasn't on the ball as much as he was supposed to be. And in periods of the game, we were kind of like drifting out of it. But Bruno was on the ball a lot more. And you see how shit was shaking because he was on the ball. So, first goal, they're on the right-hand side. Neto has the ball. He gives the ball to João Cancelo. João Cancelo does a nice little move, step over, runs down the byline. He crossed the ball into the box, low, hard-driven cross. Cristiano Ronaldo, near post, bang. Rifles a shot, near post, goalkeeper can't save it. Gets his goal, doing what Christie does. This is it right here.
Like, bro.
It's so much swag. It's so much swag from Christie. The world wants to see him succeed. The world wants to see him succeed. There is literally nobody that hates him except for bitter ex-footballers and Twitter trolls that were not around to be able to watch him. All these 17, 18-year-olds that never seen him play at the peak of his powers. Like, those are the people that's on his dick, right? But, like, look at this. 20 years of longevity. This is when he was carrying the team as a young footballer. Youngest kid on the team. Portugal team was shit. Except for, like, they had, like, Deco, but, you know, he's aging out. He's carrying a shit Portugal team. And now, 20 years later, he's still carrying a team on his back. Granted, this is probably the best Portugal team that has ever been put out for a World Cup. But still saying that, there's a need for the other players to step up and now carry Ronaldo. They need to be able to do everything else and put him in the position to get them over the line. Because if you give him the opportunities to score, he is going to do just that. 975 goals for Cristiano Ronaldo. 25 goals away from becoming the first person to have all 1,000 goals on footage. We don't want to hear about that Pelé stuff. Yes, I'm a Brazilian football fan. A bunch of those goals ain't accounted for. Every single one of Cristiano Ronaldo's goals, every 975 so far, they are all on cam. You could go and find every single last one of them. You want to find his 12th goal, you want to find his 90th goal, you want to find his 500th goal, all of them are on cam and you'll be able to find it. Like, the comparison, R9, one of the best attackers of all time. Harry Kane, one of the best attackers of all time. For their international teams, they have a combined 143. Christie has 145. $145. He has more goals than two of the most prolific strikers of all time. Come on, man. It's levels. It's literally levels. Like, I don't care about the comparison between Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo is my GOAT. He will always be my GOAT. You can't convince me of anything else. Messi is one of the best. 1A, 1B with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's 1B to me. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Then we have this man right here. Manchester United captain Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes. This is who the team needs to look to carry them. Bruno Fernandes will take you to the finish line if you allow him to, and Cristiano Ronaldo will get you over the finish line. This is Bruno's 25th assist this season. 25 for the season. If he was an English player, they would say this is one of the best seasons they've ever seen. And it would be unanimous. Nobody would be hating because he played for the most hated team, because he's Cristiano Ronaldo's teammate. All these loops are why you're trying to figure out he's not the guy. Bruno is the guy. Bruno needs to be the captain, and then the vice captain is Cristiano Ronaldo. That's how Portugal win this. The slow start in the game against Congo kicked these guys up the ass because they came in with Roberto Martinez. To me, not one of the best managers ever, but he has the job of constructing a team where you have so many superstars, and that can be either the easiest job, like what you see Carlo do when he's just managing the egos of the players, or it can be a job that drowns you, like what happened with David Moyes at Manchester United when he took over from Fergie. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get in between. But if Roberto Martinez gives the keys to Bruno and make sure the rest of the team understands you play through Bruno, you win the game, they can go far. Look at what happened in the Qatar World Cup. Argentina came out. They lost to Saudi Arabia. And then they go on to win the World Cup. Terrible first game. Shock first game. And then look what happened. They went on, won the whole thing. It happened once. It could happen again. That's all I'm saying. I'm still kind of skeptical on how far they can go. We'll see what's going on in the next game against Colombia. They got to come out and play the same way or play even better because I feel like they had another gear to go. They scored 5. It could have been 10. They get more ruthless. You never know what could happen. But, yeah, do me a favor. like, share, subscribe for me. Leave your comments. I've been Juice Wilson. This is Juice United. I'll leave it off on this one note.
Last thing. The greatest